as I sit here this morning, I want to go over a few things, and I'm on my lecturing this morning among the guys that got here early, and I tend to carry that stuff over to my YouTube, and I think really because they probably get tired of hearing me. Of course, here at the dealership, it's a little bit different from those of you that are just flipping cars in some ways. And so uh, the, the two things that they have in common, and that's really about sales. That's what your business is going to revolve around. Your buying ability to buy your vehicles, making sure that they're good vehicles, and facilitating the repairs and getting them up and sellable. But let's talk about your end customer. That's very important, and we have around the dealership. I have guys that come around here that want to hang out around here because, of course, they have vested interest in some of the cars, and we are in a high traffic location. Have a lot of drive-bys, and yes, we do occasionally, no more often than not, have customers drop in on the lot. But I want to talk to you about networking, and lately I've been on that kick with the guys around here about their networking skills, and that's just so important. I've gotten here that this is a check for a car that I sold yesterday, actually. Shane sold it. Shane sold this car to one of his friends. It was a real good car. So the car sold itself. But what was more important is Shane had the acquaintance. It was a several year acquaintance that he had with this gentleman who was in need of another vehicle for himself, and asked, of course, Shane, being a friend of his, what he had in stock, and Shane directed him to this vehicle because he had a lot of confidence in it. And that's the way you sell cars. You sell cars to your friends, your family, and so if you don't get out and network, you're really shooting yourself in the foot. Rather than we have. Your dealership may not have as many people as we do, but most of the time you've got somebody, if you are running your dealership, you've got somebody there that's assisting you. That I try to get them around here to have just one person that's doing the billing, maybe even the demoing of the cars, and everybody else go play golf, go to your children's ball games, go to your children's schools and functions, and be out there among the people in everyday life. Don't be sitting here. That's one thing I hated about being on a car lot. I always felt as a salesman, they wanted us there for floor time. And I worked at car lots. Sometimes there would be 50 or 60 salespeople on the floor. We never had that kind of traffic, but they would have, they wanted everybody to take shifts to go back and be on the phones to bring people to the car lot. Now today's technology, it's emails and it's Facebook and it's everything like that. But this business, one of the best parts about this business is the freedom that you have. Everybody's going to want a car. Everybody in this day and time, if you're 16 years or older, you're going to be in the market for a car. Maybe not that particular day, but one day you're going to be in the market. So what's important is you've got to be out there being around people, like like I said, go play golf and your children's functions, church, all that, getting your name out there. It's not all about, my guys don't want to do anything but go to the auctions and be at the car lot. And frankly, that's, while it would be an admirable quality, that's not where they're going to make the bulk of their money. They're going to make their money from being out networking, from contacting their friends and letting them know. But the part of this business is not to be slave driven by it. It's the freedom and the flexibility in the car business. You buy your products, you get them up facilitated, and then you expose your products to your friends and stuff. So don't get caught up and start pulling your hair out because you can't sell a vehicle. You can't, you got to be out networking. And so I say this now because, like I said, I'm on a kick here at the car lot. Get out and go play golf, guys. Get out and go, even if you go to a bar, which I don't encourage, but if you go somewhere and you meet people and know your market and talk about your product with somebody that may be a prospect. Hey, I'm not a prospect. I own several cars. I have cars that are for sale. So to sit here and tell me about your car is a waste of both of our times. We need to be out in front of people talking about the car that we have for sale. So it's all about networking. Yes, you can put them on Craigslist. You can put them on Facebook. You can put them on Cars for Sale, and we have all those sites. But I've looked at our sales this month, and frankly, a large percentage of them are coming from our direct contacts with the people and building trust, people that we've already got trust in. I had a friend call me yesterday, and I was so flattered from her that contacted me that she's got a friend looking for a car, and it was a mutual acquaintance. Actually, she knew him a little bit better, but he said, I want you to talk to Randy because I trust Randy. I trust that he would not sell me a pig in the poke. There's something that he's gone through. So that is very flattering to me, and it's exactly the type of customer that I'm looking for. People that know me, they trust my experience, and that's the way you sell a lot of cars. So get yourself out and have fun in this business. Don't get glued to it to where that it's not fun. You'll burn yourself out on not on this business, but any business if you become confined to that business. And you're not confined to a car dealership. You're not confined to an automobile. Your job, I don't care if you're wholesaling and you're selling out of your house, it's more important for you to be out among the public than it is sitting in your house and waiting for somebody to come to you. Go out and get them and bring them back to that car.